Hey there friends, how's it going? I'm Ben Snow and today I'm gonna give you 5 awesome tips and tricks on how to beat Piertotum Locomotor super fast in Harry Potter Magic Awakened, as well as give you a list of spells and decks to use against these taunting statues, cause it's so frustrating when you find yourself surrounded with 15 summons and then you also have these 2 giant statues coming at you, or when you throw Incendio at them and they just keep healing. Like, it's so annoying. But there are ways you can counter this card and get rid of the statues in just a few seconds. But in order to do that, you need to know its strengths and weaknesses. Piertotum Locomotor is a powerful legendary card that summons 2 stone soldiers, just like Professor McGonagall did during the Battle of Hogwarts. When summoned, they immediately taunt the enemies. When taunting, the damage taken is reduced by 99%. So the first tip is to avoid attacking them right away. Wait for about 4 seconds before you start your tactic. They move very slowly, their attack range is short, and their base damage is relatively low compared to their health. But this card's full potential can be better achieved when paired with 2 particular echoes, Hagrid and Newt. While you can take a few hits from the statues with their base damage, you gotta be careful when it is Hagrid's deck because they will attack 50% faster, which changes the damage per second tremendously, and things can get even worse with the Swelling solution that will end up making them 40% faster. Plus, every time their health bars fall lower than 50%, they will recover 28% of its max health within only 2 seconds. And one of the ways you can deal with Hagrid's Piertotum Locomotor is to cast Orb of Water. It will cancel their healing process, you're going to be able to gather both statues and keep gathering all the other enemies in the arena. You can even finish it by dragging your opponent as well. Keep in mind that depending on the card's level, the statues might survive, but with very little health, so push them further away from you so you can have enough time to finish them before they reach you. If it is a Newt deck, no bonuses are going to be given to Piertotum Locomotor specifically, but keep in mind it's capable of creating a snowball in the fight, keeping you too occupied with them while Newt spams more and more troops, and soon enough you'll find yourself surrounded by way too many enemies. So, in case that happens, know that the best alternative is to wait for the right opportunity to get rid of all enemy summons at once. Don't waste your 4 MP by casting Incendio or 7 by casting Whiz-Bangs on them at once, because you might need some more of those magic points to tank the incoming monster book with a bomb box. So always have a control spell next to you like Incarcerous and an AoE spell like Incendio or even Glacius. Actually, Glacius and Incarcerous are one of the best combos you can throw at Newt's deck, since it creates a circle of ice beneath each enemy, dealing damage to everyone around it. It's almost like 200 damage per enemy, so it will definitely wreck all their spams at once if used correctly. Though regular Glacius won't affect flying summons, only Glacius Maximum will. When summoned, the statues look very intimidating and feel like a big threat, but they're actually not. And that's the card's biggest flaw and quality. One of the biggest weaknesses that Piertotum Locomotor has is the fact that the soldiers move very slowly. Getting inside Nebulus to recover some MP will make them immediately stop moving, which will give you enough time to find a weakness. Keep in mind the positioning inside the fog is important. The best possible way to hide inside Nebulus is to step almost perfectly outside the fog, while your hitbox is still inside of it. Besides the fact that the statues are very slow, they also cannot attack flying summons, making them extremely vulnerable to cards like Cornish Pixies or the Opaleye Dragon. Except the Fooper, that one is kinda useless. Since the dragon has an AoE attack and flies, he's the best direct counter summon to fight these statues. Dealing nearly 60 damage from each attack, they will need 7 hits to kill both of them, if the Opaleye and the Piertotum are at the same levels. The problem is, you're gonna have to help this dragon. He attacks very slowly, so slowly that 17 seconds are required for him to kill both, and you will kill them 5 seconds faster with the Swelling solution. But on the other hand, the 3 Cornish Pixies can kill only 1 statue at a time, but much faster. They take only 11 seconds to kill one of them by themselves. With the Swelling solution, they can do it in only 7 seconds each, but it gets even better with Bombastic Bomb Box. The dragon will take 7 seconds with the bomb box and only 4.5 seconds with the swelling solution and bomb box. And the Cornish pixies now will deal AoE damage with the bombs, so you'll take only 4 seconds to kill the first and 2 additional seconds to kill the second statue. And now here's a list of cards for dealing with Piertotum Locomotor. For direct counters, there's Opaleye Dragon, Incendio, Whiz-Bangs, Aguamenti, Orb of Water. For secondary counter, Cornish Pixies, Confringo, Sectum Sempra, Glacius, Stupefy. To buy you some time, you can use any ground summons, Nebulus, Incarcerous, and Inflatus. One of the best combos is Incarcerous plus Glacius, Incarcerous plus Aguamenti, or Incarcerous plus Whiz-Bangs. And also here are a few great decks to deal with these guys. Keep in mind that these decks are a matter of preference, so if you have your own preferred deck, put them down in the comments. Another thing to keep in mind is that there's always a chance for any of these powerful cards to get banned after Platinum. It happens every week, so it's always good to have alternative options, but of course, don't forget that the weakest troop around you is your opponent, and their summons can't kill you if you kill them first. But if you want to master the Piertotum Locomotor instead of beating it, check out this video where we break down the fundamentals of the Piertotum Locomotor that will guarantee you victories and help you climb the ranking ladder. But guys, thank you so much for making it all the way back to the end of the video. I bring you all these awesome tips and tricks videos for free every week, so the easiest way to support is give a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.